Hello, let's do Wordle for Wednesday, December 3rd. Yesterday we spun the wheel and it told us to start with. Now, the American pronunciation of this is zloty, so I was correct because I'm American. But the Polish pronunciation, the way they pronounce their own currency, this is the Polish currency, is złote or złota, something like that. Anyway, however you want to say that, that is what we're starting with today. And maybe there's a Z today. Let's find out. All right, no Z today. All right, there is a T fourth. I'm thinking, let's guess a word that does ATE. Skate, but I don't know if I like that K. Maybe something like RAT. Great. Great would be fine. Crate. How about crate? Actually, crate's pretty good. I like the C. All right, let's do that. All right, I don't like the C. We end in TE. There's an A somewhere. Maybe second. What do we put after that A? Oh, are we in the ace trap? I think we have to worry about the ace trap. I really wish I remembered what words we'd had before for the ace trap, but I honestly don't really. So taste is an option. We always have to worry about that repeated first letter. Waste, paste, haste. We got rid of cast, based. I think these are the big ones. We have to use an A and a T at the end. So ideally, there would be a word that used two of these letters with that ATE. There's at least 5 left. So if I don't remember what we've had before, it would be a gamble. But if I can get even 2 of these letters, I hope I didn't miss anything, then we're fine. But I don't know. So is there like an ATTE word? Mat, but mace isn't a word. I could try them all. I think pate might be a word. Yeah. All right. So what was nice about this is, yes, I didn't put the T first, but now we know there's not 2 T's because this would have been yellow if there were 2 T's. So now I think we're safe to just do waste. So we've got waste. We've got haste. We've got based. So those are the 3 left. I don't think any of the other ones are words. I'm trying to remember what we've had before. I'm just going to go off of alphabetical. We'll do based first. And then we'll do haste. All right, cool. And I think waste would have been it if it wasn't haste. All right. So yes, anticipated the ace trap. It was. Didn't have to be. Although we'll stick with the bot if it did have to be. Came up with a word that got me 2 words at once, which saved me. All right. If I had gone alphabetical, I actually would have been fine. I would have gone based and haste. Would have gotten it in gotten 4 instead of 5, but I didn't know that was going to happen. All right, cool. I really should try to remember what at least the common traps we've had before are, because that helps a lot. But it is more fun to think about, like, how can I get out of this without thinking about what we've had before also. So depends on how you like to play. All right, let's spin the wheel and see what we're going to start with tomorrow before we do anything else. Alrighty, it is going to be, ooh, please, no. Okay. Almost was pizza. I was just talking about pizza yesterday. All right, it's sober, suggested by Norway Thor. So, I think that's a popular starting word, actually, among people who are sober. I've been told that last time we started with sober. Anyway, if you would like to follow along, then start with sober tomorrow. All right, let's check with the bot and see how we did today. Let's see what it recommends. So our answer was haste. And we started with zloty. All right. So this is just swath. Ooh, that's interesting. You know, swath gets you waste and haste. So that's quite nice. Birth gets you based and haste. Yeah. So ending in th gets rid of haste. Wrath gets you waste and haste. So it's getting rid of those 2 aced, even though it doesn't have to be aced. That's what it's most concerned about. I did crate, which it's concerned is going to lose on ace trap. So apparently there wasn't a way out according to it. It doesn't see pate. Ooh, did I miss something, or was I? Ah, pate's an unlikely, so it's not willing to guess it. That's what happened there. So actually, pate saved me. So from here, we're actually fine. We're down to based, haste. Oh, there were a couple non-hastes. Haute and saute. So was my guess good? Based was fine, it says. Okay. So after based, we were down to haste and waste. And I won a 50-50. All right. Yeah, because getting the S narrows it down anyway. So based was fine. It tells you about saute if the S is yellow, and it tells you about haute if you don't have the S. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Well, that was my solve. It would have done swath, and now getting that H is lucky because now we're just haste. So by doing that TH ending, it anticipated the ace trap and kind of nipped it in the bud. If we start with tails, it's suggested start. Then it goes straight to the ace trap. It's like, hey, there's, oh wow, we're down to based, cast, haste, paste, saute, and waste. So it says just go right into it and hope for the best. So it's going to get somewhere between 2 and 6, it looks like. Yeah, it could get a 6. Depends on what order it casts in. All right. I don't know if steel's going to be the same. It's all yellows. It's going to go beast, which is a based anagram. Interesting. And then, but it doesn't lock in our greens, so we're able to do tapes here, getting rid of the taste and paste at the same time. And then from here, we're going to just go into the ace trap. So something along these lines, 5 or 6. Maybe it could even be 4. Because I think haste is, yeah, haste is fine here too. All right. Adieu. This goes to trace. Might as well start with trace then. Anyway, bathe. I will never not throw shade at the adieu and audio starts. I just don't think they're good. All right, it's gonna go bathe and haste. Audio, another very popular start. Always table, seems like. And then cat, it goes right into the ace trap. So cast, and then maybe like some ordering. It's gonna get it in like 3, 4, 5, or 6. Did it want cast only? Here it wanted cast, so it's not going to get it in 3, but it could get it in 4, 5, or 6. All right, we're going to do stare, another popular starting word. It gets most of the letters, but we are in the ace trap and there's no way out. I don't think tasse or toss saves us. Actually, this one might save us. This gets the W and the starting T. So if we go with this, actually, yep, that's fine then. So if you know the word toss, then you're okay from stare. Wow, I didn't realize stare had such an issue with the ace trap. All right, and so now from here we can win. But if we don't have toss in our vocabulary, then we're going to have to gamble it and could lose. This is the loss condition. All right. We also have trace, which tries to get it in 2. It does not get it in 2 today. Oh, wait. We assume it gets lucky, so it did get it in 2. That's actually very lucky. It was tied for best, so it was going to do bathe or haste. Very nice. All right. And then finally place is what the official bot starts with. We've got barge and then the ace trap. So taste, waste, or haste. For some reason, those are the best ones. Probably because of the first letter you're getting. So this is worst case is 5. It could get in 3, 4, or 5. So we'll see what order it guesses in. All right. We are going to check with the bot here. 88 skill. I feel like my skill should be higher, but it's not. It doesn't know how to deal with traps, and so it thinks you're low skill when you do. 44 luck, 5 steps. 4.1 is a pretty high average. Bold choice. All right, how many people started with Zloty with me? Most people following up with crate. That's also what I chose. We got spite, spate, skate I thought of, birth, great I thought of, faith, earth, shoot, and taste. Going right into the ace trap is what the bot does, which I wouldn't recommend. Give me 88 skill on that one. Taste, saute, haste. Don't do that. Pate. Wasn't my favorite. Well, should have been. Narrowed down to 5 remaining words. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. All right. So it does place, raise, based, haste. All right. I think it can lose on the ace trap. Based haste. Yeah, who knows? All right. 0.4% starting with haste. So is there a typical 0.2% who always start with haste? Interesting. All right. 92.1% solve rate's very low. People losing on the other ace trap words: waste, base, taste, cast, paste. People losing on ooh. Oh, imagine losing on Hote. Oh, that would be unfortunate. Just not having that S. All right. Cool. Well, how'd you do? And that is it for Wordle. I hope you enjoyed it. There is a link at the end of the video to watch the New York Times games if you'd like to do that. I also have a pinned comment with all the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.